Well, the project was put to us at Lancashire Sport. There was ourselves and Kent that had the opportunity to take up the pilot, and because disability is sort of a key part of our strategy at Lancashire Sport, it was something that we really wanted to get involved with. We like the idea of the inclusivity, so I'm not just working with disabled people but also bringing them into mainstream, so they've got an opportunity to take part in mainstream coaching within the community clubs. The coaches got more of an opportunity to train up to understand and get an awareness of working with people with disabilities, and then those from the disability groups had the opportunity to look at starting taking up a leadership role which could lead on to that coaching pathway for them. We worked with 2 separate groups. We had ICE over in Pendle. They're working with orienteering, Pendle Forest Orienteering Club, and then Preston, we've got Preston Panthers that are working with Preston Swimming Club.
It's joining 2 clubs together to look at making the mainstream clubs more inclusive, so it gives them opportunities. Like fortunately, Preston Swimming Club have an athlete called Jack Bridge who actually went to the Paralympic Games, and he has a disability, and it's just to showcase that people with disabilities can go to mainstream clubs and obviously receive a high level of coaching from basically specialised people.
Well, with the mainstream club, obviously this is our ICE club, which we run every Friday, and we're lucky enough to work very closely with Pendle Forest Orienteering Club, with Hamish, who's turned up tonight with a few of his club members to run obviously this mini orienteering event.
It's going to give the children a wider understanding of the different sports they can do and the accessibility that they can, and take away the aspects of them being disabled, giving them more of an insight into stuff that they thought they couldn't do with the disabilities, but with the coaching that we'll obtain, be able to put them through it and show them that they can.
We've done it because we've actually tried something before. I've worked with other disabled groups before, and I think we've sort of built up some training with them. It's the helpers we have to train more than the actual kids themselves. We train them up in the project so they understand what they're doing, and then the kids can then go around with them.
It's just going to improve the standard of coaching vastly, because you're going to get coaches from different walks of life, different characteristics. They're going to have all their inputs into it, and it's just going to benefit the children.
And I think from this, you know, if we had more funding and we had more support to link disability groups up into mainstream coaching and get the 2 groups working together, you know, more community working rather than working in isolation, I think we'd have so much more going through, you know, to higher level competing Paralympics, for example. You know, how many youngsters have got a disability that are pushed by the side and ignored because they've got a disability? You know, let's get them in, let's get them more involved.